And we start to get defensive and reactive, and our nervous system starts ramping up, and we're like, no, that's not the case. That wasn't my intention. Da, da, da. We have shut down. We are not actually listening to hear. We are listening to defend. And that's where communication breaks down. When you get better at asking all of life better questions than the current ones that are going through your head, when you start to come from a place of curiosity, not just in your partner, but your own self, of like, I wonder why they have that experience with me. I wonder why they're saying that this is bothering them, because it shouldn't bother them, but why is it? Rather than defaulting to defensiveness and making them wrong so that you can self-preserve, you will block connection every single time. Now, yes, your partner is not without fault of their own ability to communicate, but guess what? You don't control them. You can't get your partner to do anything. The amount of DMs I've had, especially from men lately, of how do I get my partner to want to save the relationship? How do I get her to go to therapy with me? How do I get her to do all these things? Chances are, and I'm not saying that this is for everyone, but chances are she has tried to salvage the relationship on her own for a very long time prior to you becoming aware that there was an issue, because you wanted to default to everything is hunky-dory. And she, in her own behavioral way, and maybe some immaturity in there, or her lack of communication skills, or her enabling of you and the funky behaviors that were upsetting to her, has tried. And so she may have already checked out. And so when you are now aware that there's a problem and things are really bad, and you're trying to get her to do something, you are missing the point completely. Whatever cycle you two have gotten in is unhealthy. It can't sustain. It is a symptom of a deeper problem. So you guys are probably fighting over the most ridiculous things. Like everything is a fight. Or you just have no connection at all. You're just ships in the night, just cohabitating, but there is no engagement. There is no emotions. There is no nothing, because it has gotten so far disconnected that there is no desire to repair. And that is a survival response in both of you. Whereas when we can get the nervous system dysregulation, we'll call it emotions, but you can call it whatever you want, nervous system dysregulation out of the way, and we come from a clear logical place, which is this part of the brain, the frontal lobe there, and not the amygdala where all the emotions live. When we can look at this objectively, and that's where a lot of people have a hard time in relationships, because they feel like they're drowning and they're looking to their partner to save them rather than looking at themselves to heal themselves, so that regardless of what happens with the relationship, they feel solid and confident in themselves to handle and process through in a healthy way, not a destructive way, whatever is going to happen with the relationship. And this is my special invitation to you men, because there is something that you need to learn to do about communication and self-awareness. Now, yes, women need to do this too, but I have a special place in my heart for men. And so I'm directing this specifically towards men, because you're not broken. You are not beyond repair. It's not, it is what it is. It's just the way that it is. And this is who I am, and accept it for what it is. Well, how's that working for you? How has that been working? My dog doesn't like it either. He is just very upset with you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Trying harder is not the way to do it. Trying more, doing more is not the way to do it. Feeling smarter is.